Yes,
So
sir. Yes, sir.
the first question we're gonna tackle this morning, and I was surprised when I learned this news. Floyd Money Mayweather and Mike Tyson will have an exhibition fight sometime in the spring. Does this fight interest you? And who you got winning?
It's it's crazy to say that this fight does not interest me. I'm gonna just be all the way honest. I hope it's like a not like the Jake Paul, but we all know Iron Mike Tyson at his age, Floyd Mayweather. We know it's about money, but when I heard about it, I was like, wow. Only if we could have had a fight like this in their prime. This would be the fight to see. This would be what you literally planning for months in advance. You might go a little over in the bank account for planning for this type of fight. You know, them respectively in a prime, but I think it's good for a lot of reasons. Sportsmanship side, I think seeing guys like this get in the ring, just seeing them, have a picture, having that standoff with each other, I think that'd be a classic thing. Um, but for the most part, I think we all know what it's about. It's about making that pocket full and making sure that cash for the long run is good. And I don't know, you know, stuff like this. I want to see actual fights. I don't want to see no exhibition. See who gonna get the biggest bag. See who gonna wake up the next morning richer than we all are. Send some of that bread that y'all getting to the homeless that need things. I mean, I could go on and on, man. You know me, man, but it's just gonna be a good thing in some ways.
Yeah, definitely a money grab. Who do you think will be victorious in this fight? Because you got Mike Tyson, who's a heavyweight. I know he's older now, definitely not the same fighter. And you got Floyd Money Mayweather, who campaigned at 147, 154 weight classes before he retired. Who you think? Do you think Floyd has a chance? Do you think Iron Mike Tyson has a chance? Now I know it's just an exhibition, but who you got winning?
The funny thing, man, we really haven't heard about Mike Tyson. If you think about it, Mike Tyson went into that mode of we know what he did when he took a loss back in the day, how he went into that ball and he really didn't speak to many people. He just focused on life itself. So for me, I think Tyson gonna come out and try to do something. Personally, you know, I don't think he was happy about the last performance he had. The situation at hand with cheeks out and all that madness with the Jake Paul situation. I think he come in more of an Iron Mike Tyson, prepared and ready for the fight, just to get out there and show that he can still do things at his age. Um, I'm gonna go Floyd Mayweather, man. I think he gonna try to knock Mike out for some odd reason, man. Knowing him, I think he gonna try to do it just because.
Yeah, I can definitely see Floyd using the ring, moving around, using his legs, what legs he still has left. Do you think Mike Tyson can catch Floyd? Do you think he can catch him with one of them hooks? Because if he can, even at his age, I think he can sit Floyd down, but that's easier said than done. I don't think Mike Tyson can catch Floyd. What about you?
I I piggyback with you on that one, man, because if he could catch him, I think Tyson still got enough power at his age, man. If anybody know you don't want to get hit with one of them by Tyson, I don't care if Tyson's 70. I can still feel it post. So for sure you might want to move and stay out the way, Floyd, because Tyson gonna be trying to hit you with one of them lefts. He gonna try to make you wake up and take out the garbage for the next day for that TMT squad.
He gonna try to knock the Mario coins out of Floyd.
For sure. Ding, ding.
I mean, man,
Sure.
you got a heavyweight and a
Yeah.
predominant welterweight fighter in an exhibition. I mean, does it interest me? Given the names, yeah, I'm gonna tune in and watch. It's Floyd Mayweather, it's Mike Tyson. What bigger two names than that? I'm not looking for no skilled, action-packed fight. I really could see Floyd, trying to avoid or avoiding Mike Tyson for the majority of the rounds, and kind of sneaking in, giving him a couple pot shots, and winning on decision.
Mhm.
But I just can't see Mike Tyson winning, even though he's the bigger, stronger guy, because
Yeah,
I have a hard time imagining Mike Tyson catching Floyd Mayweather with a big shot. And I have a hard time seeing a fight like this and Floyd Mayweather sitting in a pocket with Mike Tyson and let him get off. Floyd's gonna be moving around the ring. That's one thing
for
for sure.
sure.
Two things for certain. Floyd is going to be moving around the ring. So, I mean, does it interest me? Yeah, it's Floyd Mayweather and Mike Tyson. Even at ages, I'm still going to tune in and watch, but I'm not expecting fireworks. I'm expecting, a lot of moving around, cat and mouse. Mike Tyson trying to track down Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather moving around, sticking out his tongue,
Yeah,
hitting with the pot shots. And that's what it'll be. I don't expect no, rumble in the jungle type fight. It's going to be what it is for these guys at this point in their careers. Any last thoughts on this fight?
real quick, a question for you in this, like thinking about it is because Floyd left, retired. Some people still want it in fights. Is this an opportunity for onlookers to take a jab and tell Floyd, come up out of this retirement? You look like you can still go. Is there any possibility?
It's interesting you say that, Moss, because Floyd also announced that he will be unretiring at this age.
Mm,
And I believe he just turned 49. But the reason why it's so interesting because, he's in the midst of suing, I believe, Showtime, Steven Espinoza for like 300 milli. So if he unretires, is he coming back to do more exhibitions? Is he coming back to actually fight real fighters? Is a Manny Pacquiao 2 fight, on the horizon? Can we see Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao
mm.
mix it up again, get that rematch? So, I mean, him unretiring, that's what he announced. And it's going to be interesting to see who Floyd Mayweather takes on in this advanced stage of his career.
Man, it seemed like it opens the door again also for who's the greatest? Who's the greatest, of this generation? Who's the greatest of all time? You kind of start to see these things go out there. And I haven't been I have a boxing fan in my later ages as I've grown up compared to when I was watching it as much when I was younger. You know, my generation, my goat that I like, he just retired. So when it comes to the boxing world, we definitely want to tap into that. We want to get those comments. We want to see what people talking about in this boxing world because I think it's special because it's going to open the door. I think for a lot of things. Pacquiao, Mayweather, that would be something to see. Both of them respectively. Now that's a fight. I think that you would get a fight out of for sure. So man, I like the fact that you brought that up and mentioned that as well. 300 mil, that's a lot. And man, he
Re-
could
uh,
definitely get it.
when we talk about Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao, we saw the first fight years ago. A lot of people were disappointed. They felt like this fight should have been made years before it actually happened. If Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao were to step in the ring, let's say a year from now, who would you favor in that fight, and what would that fight look like?
Oh man, it's a lot of people may be mad at me. I don't care what people say, what people's opinion on a lot of things, in life. My opinion, I've liked, Manny Pacquiao for a while. He might come out and try to win a fight. I'm gonna go Manny Pacquiao. The reason I would go Manny Pacquiao is because me personally, they last fight that they had, I felt a certain way that fight could have went either way. Just my opinion. So I think as close as he was to winning that fight, I think train and get himself ready. I know both fighters would definitely prepare for something like that. I go Manny Pacquiao.
So you like Manny Pacquiao in the rematch?
I like Manny Pacquiao in a rematch. When it comes to boxing rematches, it's totally different than any kind of rematch. Some opponents come in more so not prepared, thinking they've prepared enough when that fighter has prepared for two fights in one. The loser most of the time. And I don't know. I just like the way Pacquiao always prepared for fights. I think he could have won the last fight either way. It could have went. Um, it's just my opinion. Like, I know people gonna scold me in the comments. I'm ready for it. Like I said, Floyd Mayweather. He's not my greatest. When it comes to boxing and this generation or even period. I know some people have him as their greatest, but for me, he's not my greatest. No disrespect. We know the resume. We know what he's done. He's cooked up since he stepped in the ring. But I'm just not. He's not my greatest. In other words.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. We got Donnell in the chat. Good morning. How you doing, sir? He said Tyson will have to beat Floyd's body in the early rounds. I definitely agree with that. The only problem with it is, can Tyson catch Mayweather's body?
Yeah.
I think he's going to be swinging that air because Mayweather is not going to stand still and take that punishment from a heavyweight. Even at Mike Tyson's advanced age, I think he still has some pop on those hooks. I think Floyd Mayweather knows that, and he's going to be trying to run around the ring.
Definitely, I agree for sure.
But as far as Floyd Mayweather and Pacquiao, I just think, man, Pacquiao, I think Floyd Mayweather is a bad matchup for Manny Pacquiao. I don't think, Floyd is way too defensively sound for a fighter like Manny Pacquiao, who wants to go in there and throw punches at weird angles and throw punches at a high clip. I think you'll see the same fight you saw in the first one, where Floyd was defensively sound, moved around. You really can't get a good shot at him. And that's how he'll win that fight. But we'll see what happens. We got Donnell back in the chat. Floyd is a technician. Floyd over Pat. I agree.
It made me. It just made me think about a few people. Like growing up in the hood, man. It just made me think of my younger times, man. Shout out to. I know a lot of people just look at things when you grow up. You never know like certain things. I was actually in a boxing ring, quite a bit. Growing up in a rec center, learning a lot, inspiring with some of the boxers that we had and learning a lot. Shout out to those from the WTP, man. Andre Craig, Peanut. I mean, it's so many that we had. Jerry Page. I mean, if I forget a name, Donnell, help me out in the chat, man. We had so many greats that boxed, in the Windsor Church growing up. Kind of gave us a big vision, man. Rest in peace to the homie Tiva, man, who was one of the best to ever do it, man. I know I believe Michael Clark coming out of there, man. We had so many great boxers. So Bonzel Johnson, I mean, we could go on and on. Of course, the one and only heavyweight champion of the world, Buster Douglas. That's the rec center. His name, Lula Pro Douglas, after his mom. So, a lot of things that people fail to realize right here in the hood. Lula Pro Douglas, they grew up on the east side and just a lot, went on in them days. So just shout out to everything that's happened in my childhood. Just learning a different aspect from the boxing side as well.
So I got a question for Donnell. If you're in the chat, my man, let me know your thoughts. And if this for you too, Moss. Like, do y'all think the Floyd Mayweather Mike Tyson exhibition is um, fight party worthy? Are you gathering the homies around, you know, and everybody getting together? You got them good eats going. You probably got some adult beverages and whatnot. Is this like fight party worthy?
I'm gonna I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna say the reason I would say yes is because I know the fight is what you bringing everybody together for, but that togetherness that you could make happen out of a Tyson and Floyd Mayweather party, I think is impeccable. I think you could heal some things in that type of situation. So I'm gonna say, yeah, get the wings going. You know, get that barbecue grill smoking from about 12 p.m. in the afternoon till the fight start. I think the undercards would be something great to watch as well. As we have been seeing in these last few fights, the undercards has been something special. Also, so for me, I'm gonna go with yeah. I'm gonna say yes. Go ahead and light up the smoker, grills, invite the family over, beverages. Everything is good in the hood for this big showdown.
Our man SEC Sean is in the chat. Good morning to you, my man. He said Floyd is almost impossible to hit, but if Tyson can connect a few, he has a shot. That was my same thoughts, man. You know how we both think alike.
It's funny. It's funny. SEC Sean. Good morning, SEC Sean. Look, it says good liar, but this is not an actual alcoholic beverage, man. It is a premium non-alcoholic brew. American IPA, man. Good liar. It's a great one. I had a little bit a few weeks ago, so make sure you tap into that as well.
Yeah, y'all know our man Moss just trying to get our sponsorship game up. So you know that's what he do. Donnell said Mike Clark, Tony Snow, Humor Kennedy, etc.
Man, Tony, you talking about? Oh, we talking about Tony the top. Oh my man, we had some we really post, man. I'm gonna tell you this, man. Like growing up in the hood, man, you had to know how to throw them hands, man. It take me back to sometimes. I know me and my brothers got jumped growing up in the hood, but we learned a lot from that. But you really had to have them hands. I think that's something that pushed some of us into that boxing ring. But I mean, it's man, just seeing that list made me think about, man, so many greats that we have, man. So many, so many.
No doubt. I mean, I got to question your childhood if you never gotten in any fist fights. You know.
You ain't got no fist fight or got an ass whooping, man. I don't know what to tell you, my brother.
Donnell back in the chat. He said for sure, if Tyson come to fight before the old school, we will tune in. Show these young ones how true we used to do it. That's a fact.
Yeah.
That's a fact. Any closing thoughts on Mike Tyson, Floyd Mayweather, Moss, before we move on?
Let's get ready to rumble. That's all I feel, man. That's all I see. I'm ready for it. I'm excited. There's nothing really else out there entertaining outside of what I've been seeing in my guy, Shakur Stevenson, what he just did in his last fight. Like I said, man, if you out there and you want to tap in with this boxing, um, feel free to reach out, man. We definitely want to tune into it more. Nephew, IBs, I know you're gonna be doing your thing, so I'm definitely looking to get you on sometime soon. Great Griff, how's it going this morning? It's good to see you in here, boss.
Good morning, man. What's good, man? What's
Doing
going
pretty good.
on? Good morning.
Griff, you came in just in time. I'm always happy to see you on the stream. I really like what you bring to the table, your sports knowledge, and it's always a great show when you're able to attend, my man. So
Appreciate it.
you in here just in time. The question was Floyd Mayweather, Mike Tyson will have an exhibition fight sometime in the spring. Does this fight interest you, and who will win? The floor is yours, my man.
I'm a pretty big boxing fan. I'm a fan of both of them. you know, what we seen the last time Tyson was in the exhibition against Jake Paul. Jake Paul's a lot younger than Floyd, and and could have opposed a lot more damage to Mike than what Floyd can. But this fight doesn't interest me much in the realms of picking a winner or whatever. I think Floyd probably would win if it was a winner. I don't think Mike would be able to get his hands on Floyd. I think Floyd would still be able to move move his head around, avoid Tyson's punches, and be able to connect on Tyson by not having the quicker reflexes, being 60 something years old. So yeah, I don't have no interest in this fight. I see Floyd winning it if it was a winner determined, and I don't. That's about all I got to say on it. I don't. It doesn't interest me at all, and I'm a big boxing fan, not one bit.
Smash the like button if you in the building. Smash that like button. Griff, let me ask you this then, man, because I think we all shared similar thoughts on this fight.
Yeah.
Is this fight party worthy? You gonna be getting the homies together, getting them good eats?
You know, you could get the homies together and probably have a good time watching it. I ain't gonna say that. You know, it's gonna be entertaining. You know, it is Floyd Mayweather and Mike Tyson. You know, they ain't no little dogs. Them is two big dogs. So you can definitely get something together and get it going on that night and have a nice time watching the fight and enjoying it, whatnot. But still, in all it won't interest me one bit. Like I'll tune in. Don't get me wrong. Somebody having it invite me over if I was to watch it. It was a free fight on Netflix or whatever. I would definitely tune in. But still, to answer your question, yes, I think it could be a get together type of thing. But as far as the interest goes and being excited about it, it's scale of 1 to 10. I give it 1.
Okay.
Give it a 1.
Respect, man. A lot of thoughts, a little bit of a buzz about this fight, but let's go ahead and switch gears